yo. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Today is the 180th show. I got, man, after tomorrow, it'll be 17 more shows because I got a show tomorrow. So it'll be 17 shows left on our way to 200. And this is the In Your Face show. And I'm here with a very, very cool guest, very special guest, and her name is Miss Angell Carpenter, and she is an actress slash cool ass female slash star. And here is Miss Angell Carpenter. Introduce yourself, my sister.
Good afternoon, good evening. Where are you at? You in Jersey?
Yeah, I'm in Jersey, baby.
Okay, okay. Yeah, good evening. Hi. Happy Sunday. Happy new week. Happy new blessings. Um, I just finished cooking dinner. I just made my Sunday dinner. I got the corn on the cob popping. I've got the chicken wings with the garlic parmesan buffalo sauce. We're gonna do a cooking show one of these days. And I got the tats in the oven, ready to be locked and loaded with the garlic and the cheddar cheese and the chives. Oh yeah, hallelujah, amen. Big old Sunday dinner for my snake.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's some good eating. Some good eating. Very good eating. And for everyone that's watching, I would love for y'all to, you know what I'm saying, intervene in a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a conversation. Don't be shy. Say hello to the guest. Say hello to the guest, Miss Angel Carpenter. Say hello, y'all. Don't be shy. It's in
I
your
am
face, though,
Angel,
baby.
born in Ohio, raised in Louisiana down south, and it was 110 degrees in the summer in Louisiana, so I thought I'd fit in really great in Nevada. So I relocated to Nevada um, about 10 years ago. I started off as a tattoo artist, but as I was tattooing, I would sing music as it played in the background while I'm doing my thing, and people were like, oh, you can sing, and so then I started getting on music tracks, and I've done some music album covers, artwork for people's music. When they did their releases, they used my
Hmm.
a couple of my ideas for a couple logos for music covers, and I started off as an extra originally. I started with some speaking roles in 2015, no, 18, because it was during quarantine when I got my first actual speaking role. But it was a Karen role. Now, see, by me being from Cleveland, I went to school with the original Karen, so I didn't want to be typecasted forever as a Karen, right? But remember when was Cat Williams. Remember when Cat Williams said, "You ever had a hater just hate on you, and you walk in the room, walk in the room"? Yes, that was Karen. I walk in the room, good morning, all sunshiny and happy, and she's like, ugh.
Wow. Yeah,
Right.
those haters
So,
is a.
um, my let's see. I went to college in Cleveland, Ohio. My associate's degree was criminal justice. My bachelor's degree was psychology, and I currently use neither. But I do apply, some of the things that I learned in my daily, mingling and networking as I come across people. And I'm totally about energy and vibes. And um, I'm an Aries, so I can be out in the forefront, but I also appreciate my alone time as well.
Hmm. Right, right. You like your long time, and that's true. Cause I mean, I heard that Las Vegas, you got the desert. You know what I'm saying? So you got the desert to worry about. You know what I mean? You got them rattlesnakes and all that shit.
Scorpions.
Oh,
Scorpions. Yeah, because like they come in like all shapes, sizes, and colors. Okay.
woo.
Literally, you have some pale albino scorpions running around. You have red scorpions, black scorpions. Yeah, it's weird. Little tiny ones,
Have
big
they
ones.
ever
Yeah.
have they ever
No,
came into your house?
it's not that they're everywhere. It's like they like creep and crawl to get into your house from outside because it's 200 degrees out there, and they're I don't know. They just it's you'll just it can be random. I'm just saying, you can go have fun in Vegas, but just watch where you step as we go mountain climbing, okay? Because sometimes they like to creep up into the house. They don't even stay outside. That's the
Yeah.
weirdest part. That's probably like the worst part. Um, I danced in high school. I used to be a dancer. Well, not I mean high school, college, and I was in Arizona for like 2 weeks, like Phoenix area. And
Hmm.
man, it was like 127 degrees every day. And I was like, oh no, I can't do this. I gotta go back to Vegas where it's like a normal hot, where it's like only 105, and they're like,
See,
oh, this is nothing. It gets to 130 degrees here. I'm like, oh no, I gotta go.
hey man, shit. We get the hot summers too now. We don't get them as much as y'all do, but we get them. We get like the hundreds or down to like the 97s. The highest we ever got was like 100, 102. Other than that, wasn't really much.
um, okay. Then let's see, projects that I've been working on. So most recently, well, I've got a bunch of game shows that I've been on, but like mostly as a feature. I haven't like actually been called down to the win the mega jackpot. None of that. No, not yet. I'm still working on it.
I have a
Um,
question though. I have I have
yeah.
a question though. Like during those game shows, do they actually really win the money, or are they just, what I mean?
What they said was you win the money, but it takes about 90 days to get your check in the mail or to get the car or the whatever that your package is. Like maybe you win a cruise or whatever.
I knew it was a hoax, man. I knew that was a hoax, and it's basically taxes on that money, ain't it?
Oh, you know it. Well, I don't know if it's like I think it's like over $1,000 or $1,500. Then they tax. I'm not sure what the price is, and then everybody's different. So I'm sure they have
That's
different
crazy. Like,
brackets of
'cause
taxation for that.
these people
But
actually really think that they actually, we won $2,500. Like, hell no. You
not
have
yet.
to. You ain't getting that
We're
money until 2 months later. You
right.
still gotta live that job. You still gotta work at that job.
Yep. Don't tell your employer to
Damn.
kiss your ass this shit.
Yeah. You mad as hell. Like, where my money at? Think you just gonna leave that job, leave that. Yeah. Oh, where my car at? Oh, I shit. You gotta go. You gotta get on the bus for a couple months just to get till you get the car. Damn.
Facts. Facts. But in the meantime, between time, so I was Denise in Vegas Pizza. Now that's a comedy.
Uh huh.
That was it was a blast. I am the crazy social worker in the Faces Rap Mothers. I literally go around harassing single moms that are artists and basically I am bringing to light the truth. Like art imitates life, life imitates art, and there are that's their job. They are professional home wreckers and they operate under the guise of we are here to help those who are less fortunate, and really they are really here to help themselves. They are here to make the check. They are here to destroy families. They are here to put your child into the system, and that is their way of making America great again. So I had fun doing that role. As a method actor, you really have to submerge yourself into that role. You really have to become that role. If you're going to be a Karen, you actually have to become a Karen. You see what I mean? Does it make sense to you? Like, if you're going to be a lawyer, you want to submerge yourself in the role of being a lawyer. If you're going to be a mob queen, you have to submerge yourself into becoming a mob queen.
Basically, get in touch with the character. Basically,
See what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
stuff like that. I know exactly what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Become that character. Become that person. basically what you're saying, you know.
Absolutely. Now, currently, I'm IMDb. I am working on my SAG card next. But my first IMDb movie technically actually was Quicksand. It was filmed in Barstow, California, by Stephen Chang and the Student Associates, and that was cool. It's more like a post-apocalypse type of situation. And then let's see. After that, I worked on the movie with the Faces of Rat Mothers as the social worker, and then I worked on an episode of the 66 books. Now that's going to be a religious project. Now it's basically based. I can't say too much, but it is based on like bringing actual Bible stories into reality and applying it to 2024 life. See what I mean? So that was interesting. That was great. It was great food, great friends, nice acquaintances, easy peasy work. Um, then let's see. I've had music that I worked Coldplay, and now I have some music that I have by myself. The band that I did the music with Coldplay, they are no longer. We are no longer a group. We have kind of parted ways. So I'm called Indie Vibes on my YouTube channel because I like to keep my options open. I want to be able to do religious music if I want to. I can do R&B if I want to. I could do techno. I could do country. I could do whatever I put my mind to it, And
Hmm.
I do that in between roles, in between auditions and rehearsals, and I have done some live theater stage plays. That was awesome. That was quite a learning experience, but it taught me to memorize your body movements with your lines so that if you practice them enough that they kind of like everything kind of rolls together.
Hmm.
um,
Hmm.
then one of the most recent shows we did in Vegas, I was told to say that it was a mayonnaise commercial. It's not a mayonnaise commercial, but that's what I was told to say. I did sign an NDA, so I can't really speak on it, but it is a superhero show that will be coming out shortly. But more recently, I will have in a few days is the Court TV show that you have the picture of me in the white suit on the flyer. That was
Hmm.
Court TV. That was filmed out in California and in Burbank actually, and it was actually going to be called the Brainwashing Nanny. I had a blast. If ever you go to California and want to be on a show, get in touch with the Court TV people and audition for them because they're super professional. They're super courteous. They have makeup. They have hair. They have wardrobe. They got food. They got the whole shebang. You get paid for your time, and it was just a great experience. So that's going to be coming out in a couple of weeks. That's probably like in about 3 or 4 more weeks to go. And then in
Okay.
August is Tubi's release of The Private Secretary. And let me just say, woo, that show is going to be something else when it comes out. In the meantime, we're about to have a red carpet release. The red carpet release is going to be for the life of a bull. The life of a bull is about a guy that has multiple females, guys, single man with like 4 or 5 lady friends. And so life of a bull, yeah. And they're gonna have an actual red carpet release for that here in Vegas in a couple of weeks, actually May 10th. So if you're down
Hmm.
here, make sure you reserve your ticket online and come on down and have a good time because this is the People's Network, and that is who is the author of the yeah. So we just
I
said
see what you're
wow.
saying.
That's right. Red carpet release for the People's Network for Life of a Bull. And then after Life of a Bull, August 6th is the Private Secretary release. So I'm totally stoked. You must watch that. If you don't watch any other Tubi movie, at least watch that. There's a lot of great movies. The People Network are awesome. They are really cranking out some stuff. Like every 2, 3 weeks, they have another show.
Oh wow.
Oh
Mm.
wow.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
Tim,
they're great at what you do,
you're great at
right?
what you do, right?
So
So
why not do
why
what you
not
do? You know what I
do?
mean?
What?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? What'd you say? I heard you say what or what?
I said, why not do what you do? You know what I mean?
Oh, let's see. I'm ASCAP music. Can I say ASCAP on your show?
Go ahead, say
Um,
what you want to say.
okay. I've been a strip club promoter in Las Vegas now for like 7 years, and I promote cannabis activities in between because weed is legal in Vegas, and now so is shrooms as well. And shrooms are great. But I just want to give you a heads up. If you ever decide to try shrooms for that introspective, spiritual, holistic journey, just out of curiosity or whatever the case may be, just make sure you are in the presence of great, positive company. Because believe you me, if somebody irritates you while you're on those shrooms, you can't get back on the same level you was at when they irritate you. You can try, but no, it don't happen. Just don't do it. Just make sure you're around great people or completely by yourself and you're having a great, a great environment that you can actually be chill in if you decide to do shrooms. Because psychedelics around the wrong people can just go all kinds of bad. Just, yeah.
I mean, hey, yeah, hey, weed and drinking, we good.
Well, Sunny420 is my Instagram. Sunny420, that's Mocarella. Like I said, I do promote 420 activities. And my nickname is Sunny because my grandmother always called me Sunshine. So my nickname is Sunny. But my real name is Angel. And like I said, I was born in Ohio. I raised Louisiana. And shout out to everybody back home because I heard they finally legalized cannabis activities there as well. Yay!
Hey, after the show, I want to talk to you about something that about an opportunity. I'll talk to you about that after the show.
Great.
But so, what inspired you to really get into the acting part of your life?
Oh, gee, because life is one big stage, really. I mean, if you're a dancer, if you're a club promoter, if you're a bartender, if you're a preacher, if you're a radio podcaster, if you're a bus driver, you're still the center of attention. Because you're the person operating the bus and in control of the badass kids in the back screaming, and you gotta watch out for the weirdo driver. Like everything you do in life is a stage. You never know who is watching. And I tried to express
Hmm.
that to somebody that I was involved with once, and oh, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Well, I do. I mean, I don't because I am an Aries, but I do because you never know who is watching. Like if you
Right,
pick up,
right.
ring cameras can hear you from 30 miles away. They need the whole conversation. So like, just people just do whatever they want to do and don't really think of the consequences too much until they're like, oh man, I wish I had done that. Well, it's a little too late now.
Mhm,
But
mhm. That's that.
I do have kids. My kids are grown. Um, I know I look like your age, but I'm not.
They're very
And
beautiful.
I was just talking to her
Very beautiful.
yesterday. She was like, "Man, when you told me to sit down and play with my Barbies, I wish I had now in hindsight." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. When you can play with your Barbies, sit down and play with your Barbies. Because when you start going to work, you're not gonna have Barbie time no more." And now that she's actually old enough to participate in, marijuana and alcoholic beverages and things, that she was like, "Man, you were right." I was like, "Yeah, told you."
Well, I mean, becoming an adult is tough work, hard work, annoying. You got to deal with bills. You got to deal with all that shit. I wish one day I could
Oh,
go back to being a baby.
also, I forgot to share with you a link I have of the first show that I was actually assistant producer with, production assistant, and it was called A Door in the Shadows. You can find it on YouTube, but it's a short because it's only like 8 minutes long. But it was perfect. It was like the best. It was the first like on the record experience of actually being a formalized production assistant, and everything went so smooth. It was great. It was wonderful. It's called Door in the Shadows, and Johnson he's a great writer. He broke the script down piece by piece, like everything just fell into place just perfectly.
And that's awesome, very awesome to me because you don't have movies out there that really is unique. You know what I mean?
Uh, Vegas. I mean, everybody wants to move to Vegas. Everybody wants to come to Vegas. Oh, it's so wonderful here because why? Because weed is legal. Trust me, there's plenty of drawbacks. It has plenty of pros and plenty of cons. So you just kind of have to just weigh it out. And
Right, I feel you.
there's all kinds
You
of
know,
cons, ex cons.
I mean,
Let me stop.
I
I'm
want to
just
go down there one day.
I mean,
Yeah, I
there's
want to go down there one day.
pros and cons to every city, but it's like it's today was the groundbreaking event for the mega train. So you're really going to build this super train from Vegas to Los Angeles. We get you there in 45 minutes, and boom. They really started that today. They started that project today. So I don't know if it's supposed to be 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. Who knows? They was working on the Rio for 20 years and made it into Fontainebleau in like the last 6 months. So anything's possible in Vegas.
Anything is, anything is. You know, but what I will tell you is, what I mean, I would love to, go down there. See, I heard they got some great seafood.
We got what?
Great seafood.
Racing?
Great seafood.
Greasy food. Oh, we got it all. I mean, literally everything. I mean, there's some great greasy food out there, yeah, but
I'm
there's vegan. There's vegan
I'm a
tacos.
foodie, so I love to eat. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'll definitely send you. I'll run down a list of stuff for you in your inbox. There's a place on Main Street that I absolutely love. Shout out to Makers and Finders. They have great coffee, great breakfast. They have Wi-Fi, and it's indoors and outdoors. So it's like a little internet cafe where you can have like little light brunches and little meetings at meet bottomless mimosas. It's in the arts district, and yeah, that's like one of my favorite spots. It really is.
Wow,
Makers and
that's
finders.
wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff in Vegas. We got places where you can eat like huge burger, and then if you get to eat the whole thing, then it's absolutely free. It's called Heart Attack Grill. If you don't die in the course of your meal, you get to eat the meal for free. Like, yeah, there's Dirt Dog. There's all kinds of stuff. They just built something new outside of across Cromwell, outside of the Horseshoe. It's a brand new bar and grill over there. I still haven't been to Guy Fieri's. Don't shoot me. Sorry. Guy Fieri's came down from Parma, Ohio, which is like the west side of Cleveland, and started his own restaurant down there. And oh my god, I did stop in there with a friend one day and had a snack, but actually sit down and have a steak dinner, not yet. But I'm working on it.
It's crazy, man. Like I always wanted to start acting, but the way the way things are, you have to wait for a lot of stuff to break in. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been offered a couple of roles, but it's like it's taking a long while. So I'm like trying to figure out everything. You know what I mean?
Everybody moves at their own pace. It might take a show 3 years. It might take a show 3 weeks. You never know. It's just
Yeah,
luck of the draw who you're dealing with.
I'm I believe that once I get my first hit, I'm going for it. I'm hitting the road easy. I'm gonna be great at it. I believe that. I believe I'm gonna be great at it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a big role or small role, I'm hitting it easy. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
That's Like, what was your first role? Was you nervous or was you scared? What was it? What was it like?
No, I wasn't nervous when I did the Karen roll. I was kind of worried where I was gonna look like with all the rollers in my hair. But other than that, no, I mean, once you rehearsed it 20 million times in your head, and I mean, I guess that's the most part. You know, the biggest part of the hardest part of the assignment is completed. If you just know your lines and you get out there and get and feel it in your heart and your soul and your bones and go out there and do your best. Just make it
Right,
count.
right, 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 right. It's just like I don't think I'll be nervous. You know, like when I started doing this show, I was like, I was nervous with this because it's in front of a lot of
With
people.
you,
Yeah,
it is.
I was nervous as fuck. But now it's like second nature, first nature. Shit, I'm like, it's just first. I love it.
Have you traveled?
I'm waiting. I'm ready.
Well, I went to Hawaii, but it rained the whole 2 days that I was there, so I really don't count that. I have to go try again.
Wow, man, I know you was mad.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. There's no
Man, that's
cat. Hawaiian trees, so that kind of made it okay. But still, I really don't want to count that because it was raining. I didn't get to do anything else. I mean, it was just pouring down rain. I wanted to see the stairway to was it the stairway to heaven? I at least wanted to try that.
well.
Yeah.
We was high. If you was high the whole entire time, shit, you was on the stairway.
I was on my own stairway. Correct. Yes.
Hey,
Um,
man.
I have some music projects that I'm working on. A little bit of like a little bit variety, a little mix, a little this and that, and so I've been looking for that to come out soon. Actually, yeah.
Well, that's. I'm so happy that you talked about it. Is there
Yeah.
some big names that you've worked with in the industry?
As far as music or the movies?
Music and the movies, but we're gonna go with the music first.
Let's see. Movies. Okay. I met Penn and Teller. I was in their 10th show last summer. And let's
Hmm.
see, as far as acting, let's see, the show that I'm in has Cuba Gooding or Omar. I can't tell the
Omar
difference.
Gooden.
Yeah, Omar. Thing. Oops, my bad. Okay, and then let's see. Um, I've hosted some open mic nights in Vegas, so I came across let's see, I got to meet let's see, Bun B came last. No, MGK. That's who it was. It was MG. No, MGK. I don't know, but yeah, we had some rappers came down to Vegas like this time last year. That's what it was. 3 6 Mafia. That's who it was. Wu Tang. Um, let's see. Papa Dad had me on the Ain't No Sunshine, but I'm not officially on there. I did some live stage performances with Sir Drew. He's got this song going right now. It's Tired of Being Broke. Well, the girl that was singing the background singer, she just had a baby. So when she wasn't available to do their song on stage, I filled in for her. I guess he's working on a remix for that now. Like I said, we had music with Coldplay, but our group really didn't do anything with it. So I started making my own beats and my own lyrics, and I got a techno song. I'm trying to get into a couple of movies with some of my beats and get my credits rolling.
Hmm. 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 That's true.
Somebody's
You know
playing
what
give me that cake.
I mean? Hey,
You hear it?
you like what you like. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so what
Yeah.
about so what about
I
one?
grew
What
up
about?
like I grew up in Cleveland, so like I actually danced with Sapphire before she joined the Jocelyn's Cabaret show. I met the Double Dose Twins when I was dancing down in Columbus, Ohio. I grew up with Cherokee to Ass in Cleveland at the club. I was in the club system so long. Like it's the same thing in Vegas. It's a big place, but it's a little place at the same time. And once you get into the entertainment industry, you just constantly come across the same people. So kind of like remember when Tupac did that song, "Everywhere I Go, I See the
Uh huh.
Same." Uh-huh.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh.
That part. Yeah. I see
Actually,
what he meant
Tupac is
by
one of my
that.
favorite.
Huh?
Yeah, Tupac is one of my favorites. You know, so I know all about him.
Right.
You know, but see, you know, so what about the movie part? Who are some of the big names in the movies that you've met?
Mel McCoy came to the West Coast from out of Detroit. I worked with him in several shows. Matter of fact, some of the last second last minute invites that I had for some of the shows came from him. Actually, shout out to Mel McCoy. Yay! McCoy Studios, High Life Entertainment. That's what they're called in California now. Um, let's see. Chip Rohan came from Cincinnati, Ohio. He recently passed away. I was in, let's see, he and I worked with, well, he's in the private secretary too, but before that, he was at the Penn and Teller show. And then before that, I had actually met him like around American Ninja Warrior set. And let me tell you, man, that was awesome. I was hoarse for 2 weeks. I sounded like a raspy little, like it was horrible. I screamed so much, you can do it. Let's go. You got this. And then I couldn't talk for 2 weeks. It was a great
Damn.
experience though.
Hey, but see, you know, I've noticed that you've had a life in the industry, you know, and I like your adventurous type of energy. You
Thank
know what
you.
I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You're very energetic. I like that on the show. You know what I mean? Very energetic.
Thank you. Yeah, I tell
Yeah,
my
that's
kids
all.
that to do learn as much as you possibly can without incurring student loans. Like if you can find a tutorial on YouTube about something, look it up on YouTube. Don't go to school for 8 years and then you owe student loans for 30 years trying to pay off going to school to get a better job and using it. You got to pay for a better job to go to school, and then you got to use the money from the job to pay for the schooling that you accumulated to get to the job. Like, make it make sense.
Nowadays, these schools don't. These degrees don't even work for kids anyway. It's worthless. You know what I
I
mean?
don't
Schools.
use anything that I got 2 degrees and I don't use either one of them. I didn't even
Yeah.
go to school for bartending. I did my certifications for bartending, but when it comes
Nowadays,
to like actually going to school for it, no, I just was in the
yeah.
bar for 20 years.
Nowadays, college is worthless because they're not teaching you what you need to learn. Like, tell a child, okay, you're teaching them. You're not really teaching them shit that they have to go out into the world to use. You know what I'm saying?
You'll have to use your own experience.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's like these teachers are there to teach you how to handle life situations, but they're not. They're giving you these curriculums and these what do you call those things? Yeah, all that other shit. They like all that stuff ain't worth. It's worthless.
Sorry about that.
No, you good. All that stuff is worthless. Trying to get into colleges and all that stuff.
Right. So if you
It won't-
have a skill or you have something that you're good at, say like maybe you're good at throwing parties, so you want to throw graduation parties or wedding parties, you want to plan parties for people, or maybe you're good at doing cosmetology. Maybe you want to do some behind the scenes stuff for movies or music videos or short films. If you're good at something, then yeah, by all means, learn how to do your accounting and do your booking, so we don't have to worry about hiring somebody to do your accounting and then they rip you off. Yeah, but if you're good at something and you know you're good at it, stick with it and make your own business. There's nothing like running your own business. You get to work when you're ready to work. You just have to be dedicated and motivated to show up every day because the money's gonna be there. The money's out there somewhere. You just have to be reliable. You have like if whether it's from selling weed or from selling strip clubs or from selling freaking cable TV. If you're gonna do it and you're good at it, stick with it.
Right. That's what it's all about, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, a lot of this stuff that
They want you to
that
go
you
to
see people
school,
doing,
learn, you get all
half
the
of them didn't
degrees.
even learn go to school for it.
They want you to go to college so you can owe $100,000 in student loans and forget that you wanted to be a movie producer because you're so bogged down with working at Walmart for 60 hours a week. Now you're too tired to go and learn acting classes, or you're too tired to learn how to operate the camera or how to edit the film for film school.
Yeah, that's that's bullshit. That's why I tell people, man, if you believe in yourself, do it, do it. Don't hold yourself back to being something that you're not. You know what I mean?
And I try to learn everything you possibly can. Don't stop because the information doesn't stop. There's always an advance. It's always something else every day. It's a new creation, a new invention, a new idea. But the thing is, they're not new. They're just somebody else somewhere on the other side of the world had the same idea or along the same idea, maybe slight differentiation in the differentiation in the actual concept. The details may be slightly different, but that's just go for it. Don't rely on everybody else because everybody else will steal your idea.
Yeah, yeah. Have that happened to you before?
A couple times.
Wow. What did
Yep.
you do?
As a matter of fact, somebody got my whole entire SoundCloud ripped down. I have to build a whole new page because I gave them credit for their music, but they went and told SoundCloud that I stole their idea, even though everybody that was in the group was listed so that they got the proper credits for it, and they took down my whole page. So I have to make another one. But you can still find me on Reverb Nation under Eris Williams because that's my writing name. Aris Eris Williams.
Wow.
But yeah, that
So
sucked. It's a real heartbreaker when you put your time and your effort in the studio and you give it your all, and then somebody accuses you of stealing. So wait, it's not stealing for you to be out there playing the music that has my vocal cords on it, and I'm not getting any type of credit for it. That's not stealing.
mhm. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit because
It
a
happens.
lot of people will do that. Like a lot of people will do that. Like I tell people on the show, do the business part. The business part is that's why I keep telling people. You see what I'm saying? Shit gets stolen, and 40% is the movies, the music, and singing part. That's 40%. The other 80% is the business side. Get that business side done, and you can have all the fun you want because it's yours.
Right. One thing I have learned since I have been dealing in the entertainment industry is the fact that if you go to do a contract with somebody and that person gets an attitude about the details of the contract, it usually means that they were up to some sneaky, snaky stuff in the first place, or they're trying to, stab you in your back, and you kind of caught them red-handed. That's the only time somebody has an issue with signing a contract is when they were stealing. They were planning to steal from you all along. So once you mention the c word, then they get an attitude. Now you just cut them red-handed. Facts. Every
Mm.
time somebody got an attitude with me about the paperwork, nip it in the bud, cut it off. All right, thank you. Never mind.
Yeah, because motherfuckers will do that. They will do that, and that's not fair. That's so.
Okay.
That's a shame. Wow, that just made me pissed off. Because a lot of stuff that you see, man, you would think that these are some cool ass people until they stab you in the back.
This
And
way. I hate to use the word friend, the F word, because like I'll say like an associate. I don't really call a whole lot of people friend. But I am an
right,
Aries, so I am loyalty. So if I say I love you, then we really are friends. If I say I love you, because I'm not just gonna throw that word out there to just anybody. You see what I mean? Um, we're extroverts, but we're really introverts. We just look like we're extroverts.
right. I mean, there's so much that oh man, I've dealt with so many personalities in this industry, comic book wise, mu- in the entertainment industry is some of the most coolest, weirdest, most fucked off people you could ever meet. It's some cool people on the side, but the rest of them is just fucked off. Oh, crazy motherfuckers. Like just waiting to fuck somebody over. And that's crazy.
Sadly, sad but true. It's a lot of narcissist people in the entertainment industry, and they're just out there to just use whoever for whatever they can get out of them. And I would like to rebuild my studio that I had popping up until 2020 when I had a friend of me actually destroyed my stuff, and I've been slowly replacing pieces ever since then because I wanted to work with youth. I wanted to keep them out of the streets and I wanted to give them a fair shot at performing and doing music and being all the way legit out the gate. So they don't have to worry about
Mhm.
nobody robbing them. Actually get their paperwork going, actually get them started in doing live performances, live open mic shows, getting their music submitted for movie soundtracks. And that's what I've been doing. I've just been networking. I mean, if I hadn't lost my own studio, I wouldn't have been presented with the opportunity to work with other studios. So it was pretty much a blessing in disguise, actually.
That's right. That's right. You know what I mean? And that's the best part about it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's I I feel sorry for the people that had shit happen to them like that because it's like you could be the most nicest motherfucker to somebody until they just stab you in the fucking back and do you wrong, and then they mad. They get mad when you turn into the fucking monster that they turned you into. And you want to fuck them up. You know what I mean? And they want to play the victim. Nope,
Well,
not with me.
we have
If you
50 Cent just bought Shreveport and he wants to build a new Hollywood in Shreveport. And then we have Mark Wahlberg in Vegas wants to build a new Hollywood in Las Vegas. So like the opportunities are out there.
right, but see,
You have to do the networking. You just have to do the research to go find them. They're out there.
right, but sometimes see, working with certain people, not everybody is good. Not everybody, just because a person opens the door for you, don't mean you walk into that door. Sometimes you learn to not walk into doors that is open because not every door that is opened by God for you to be for you to walk into. Sometimes they can be opened by the wrong person, and they open the door, and then you just walk on in. You walk into a bus hall and get your feelings hurt, get everything stolen from you, get destroyed, get bent out of shape, everything. You could have avoided
Yep.
that by just be like listening to your gut and just be like, nah, I'm not going through that door because you don't know what's on the other side of that door.
Right. I can't tell you
And
how many times people have befriended me on the fake premises of being a friend just so they can get something, either get get my personal effects or get my personal information or to get the guy that I'm dating and they want to act like they're my friend so they get close to my guy friend. Like, yeah, I pretty much my circle is really small and it got smaller during quarantine and it's about to get even smaller probably now or bigger after this podcast. Who knows? We'll see. Opportunities
trust
and
me,
sky's the
this
limit.
show is. But hey, I mean, you got 4 likes already, so fuck it.
Aw, thanks. So we had a like on there before we even started the show.
Yeah, it's good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, as long as hey, you know what? I wanna make you a proposal. Maybe you could do more shows with me one day. Maybe you could do one more shows for me. Well, you never know.
I would love to. Because we've got social norms, we have events going on in politics, hood politics, street politics every day. Then we've got a presidential election coming up. We've got all these new candidates coming out every day, every week. It's somebody else saying, I'm going to run for president for 2024. Hell, at this point, I mean, I, hello, shit. At this point,
Yeah, I'm
I
here.
was
I'm
trying
here.
to talk my kid into running for president. Why not? You're great. You're smart. You handle the business. You got your own business. You've got it going. So like, you get great with crunching numbers. Get out there and save the world.
The Lord knows I want to do that. But you know what? See, I would see. This is the thing. What I want to start this summer is do a world tour. Once I start making money. Once I start, I want to do another part of the show, like do another big segment where I'm on the street, talking to people, and we're talking about anything other than the sun. You know what I'm saying? But I want to start doing that part of the show, and everywhere I travel to, I'm going to do a segment around those streets and everything, not the hoods, around the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, if I find some hood people, if they around my area, I'm not going to go find them. They just going to have to come to me. But you get what I'm saying?
If I made a big jackpot, I would just do a live podcast of every city of doing different foods. What is this city known for except for beer? I don't drink. So I mean I can drink occasionally. I'm more of a 420 kind of gal.
I mean, I
So
got an
I'm not.
idea. I got an idea. Would you like to actually do the what you damn like try and like it's another segment of the show where I wanted to start it where because I need a co-host for that part. I need somebody to work with me on that part, like the food reviews type
Yes.
part of the show. Food
Never trust a
reviews,
skinny cook.
like where we travel and shit to other places and we try the foods and stuff like that and all that good stuff, and like I don't mind it because I like to have fun. You know what I mean?
I would
Like
love to. That would be freaking awesome. Yes, I would be so flattered. Yes, I would love to. Um,
see, because
except for
I
my
was
though.
thinking too.
Because me in Louisiana, I'm Creole, I'm Italian, I'm American Indian. So I got all these different cultures. I'm a mix of all these different things. I'm Barbadian. I love my pineapple. I love my pastas, but I also love my seasoning. So I like my gumbo with a lot of seasoning in there and a little bit of everything. My chicken, my sausage, my corn, my veggies, all of that. Crab legs, shrimp. I need all of
well, I
that,
mean,
dog.
well,
Just
I
a
mean,
little
go.
bit.
Well, I mean, gumbo is somewhat of a black dish. somewhat of a black dish, somewhat of a black dish, somewhat, what I mean.
I mean, it's supposed to be more like a poor man's dish per se, not necessarily that it's African American, but it is what it
I mean,
is. My grandpa was mixed, and people look at me like I'm crazy when I tell them my mother is mixed. They're like, "Yeah, all right, you look like a white girl to me." Yeah, I know it's crazy, but
yeah,
if
I
you know, you
mean,
know. If you know me and my family, then you know where I came
yeah,
from. So
of
I
course.
don't like have to
Yeah,
argue with anybody about everything. Just because you don't believe that my grandpa was half black doesn't make him any more white or black. So doesn't
yeah, I
change
tell them,
history.
fuck them. I say, fuck you. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm white, black, green, blue, purple.
Yeah, free.
Fuck you.
You know,
I was
I
like,
can
fuck
cuss
them.
you out
You know what
in like 4 different languages.
I mean? Yeah, Spanish, Italiano, black, green, blue, purple. I curse you out in baby language, motherfucker. You know what I mean? All that good shit. You know what I mean? Put it out there, motherfucker. But nah, but nah, though. What I wanted to do too is basically do a segment where I add more people to the team,
Okay.
and it's called it'd be called the in your face movement. And say like for example, if you wanted to get an interview, right? You get the interviews that you wanted to get an interview and shit like that for the in your face movement. You know what I'm saying? We all can make money on this goddamn thing. I don't mind making money, sharing the spotlight. We all can share the spotlight. I ain't worried about look. I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about making the money. I'm worried about getting out there, showing the world what the in your face movement is about. You know what I'm saying? We're about a family. There's no ego
Right.
here. Hell no.
I ain't got time for that.
Hell no. No ego
Tell
here.
somebody
I
today I
can't.
ain't got
No.
time for that. I have enough attitude. I'm an Aries. I have my own attitude.
Exactly.
I ain't got time for that.
The only thing I can't stand, the only thing I would do, like, I don't like being disrespected. So you'll notice if you know what I'm saying? If I'm not having it, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not having it, it's over. It's done. You know what I mean? But other than that,
Facts.
though,
Like, you're but me. I don't know about other Aries, but me myself, April baby. So, I can usually I'll cut people off if they do something once or twice. But if I let you have 3 or 4 chances to screw up and screw up and screw up, I must really, really like you. And if you just
right?
can continue on screwing up, then that means you just really don't care about me, my future, my past, my personality, what I got going. If you just continuously disrespect me, then why am I even associating with you? Like if I present you with solutions to problems, but you have another problem for every solution that I offer, I don't deal with it. I
Because
don't.
they're
I have
pendejos.
my own kids. I got my own bills. I got my own issues. I'm not perfect. I never said I was. And if you're gonna keep bringing more issues to the table, we don't need to eat at the same table.
Because they're pendejos. Yep, pendejos. I don't know why. I don't know what that
And
means,
they
but
hope.
they're pendejos. Pendejos.
Can we cuss here?
Yeah,
Can
I
we
don't give a
be
fuck.
today?
I don't give a fuck. I curse all the goddamn time on this motherfucker's end. What you gonna tell me? I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Anyway.
Baby mama food. I got free.
Eh. Nah, but nah. So what I want to do, right, for the 200th episode, what I was want to do is like do like a segment where it's called the hot seat with the king, right?
Okay.
Where we all meet in person, right? And but since we can't do that segment, what I was going to do is allow 3 to 2 people to host the show, and they
Okay.
interview me. And if I don't answer the questions the right correct way, but you gotta grill me. You gotta get all up in there. You know what I'm saying? If I don't answer the questions the correct way, then I gotta throw a pie in my face or something like that, or You know what I'm saying? Or something. I don't know. I gotta think about that. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Do you
But
have music for your show yet? Do you have like game show type theme music?
not yet. Like nah, not yet. Nah, man, I ain't get that yet. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Gotta get it. I gotta get that soundboard where I gotta do that. I gotta see. You know what I wanted to do too is like for this type of show. Like I'm trying to hook it up very soon. Where like I have a producer, I have soundboard, all that. If the producer handle all that, where I get people to get my all my guests and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm working on getting my own studio and everything. So it's
good for you.
you know what I'm saying.
I'll send you my
Like
resume.
what is that?
I'll send you my resume.
Hey man, look, I'm all about helping people get out there, and I don't mind helping people. I don't mind pushing people out there. I don't mind working with people. It's only the fact that if we start working together, yeah, because I've had people working with me, and these motherfuckers just don't get the deal. Like making money on this show is it's not about that. Like it's gonna take some time to make this money on the show. You can't just think, oh, I'm gonna just make some money easily off him. No, you're not. Because if I'm not making money, you're not gonna be making it. Yup.
Right.
Shit, I'm petty like that. Shit, you ain't gonna just make some money off me and expect me not to. No, nope, nope. Like,
Yeah, I almost ran over Ben Affleck one time. I almost ran over Megan Fox. I almost ran her over one time running through
uh,
the plaza. Oh yeah. Oh, but she's gorgeous. Oh my god. And she scared the hell out of me because she had this dog in her hand, and I thought it was like a stuffed animal. So I'm running through this plaza, and the dog like saw me running. I guess I spooked the dog, and the dog moved. And then I was like, oh shit, because I thought he was about to jump out of her arms. I mean, she's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, no homo. I'm just saying, like she's pretty in real life, like she's in the movies. So Ben Affleck, yeah, I almost ran him over. I was running for a limo one day through the casino that's across from Cromwell. I mean, across from Cosmo. Oh, I can't think of not the Venetian. That's too far down. But anyways, yeah, and let's see. But I was a club promoter, so I was in shows. I was like in the sideline of people's shows like all the time. One time I was at a show with and Future had somebody hop up on stage and run across the stage. He's like, get this motherfucker out of here. I was at an Ice Cube concert and the crowd was super silent and I was like, yay, yay. And he heard me and he took that was the best ever. And it was like around my birthday. Matter of fact, no, the best birthday I had besides having my kid on my birthday was having a party on my birthday in Columbus, Ohio with Uncle Luke. Oh my God. Except he called me, what do you
oh,
call me? Brittany or Becky or something like that. Like, no, at the time my name was Brandy. But I went from like $20 on my leg to like $2,000 in an hour, and everybody was smoking pot, and we wasn't even legalized yet. We usually would go out to the back patio and smoke on the porch, but on this particular occasion, everybody was blazing up. It was elbow to elbow packed. The building was huge, but it was so like that was like one of the bestest parties I've ever been to.
yeah,
Yeah.
females shaking their head. That thing.
Yes, let me see what y'all gonna
Hey, you know damn well. Look. If I get him on the show, it's going down. It's going down. We having a party. But nah, nah, cause like, no, I'm telling you, like, that's why it's like, having people on the show that, you know what I'm saying, can get you out there. It's like, hmm, but you don't want the egos, man. I don't want the egos. I don't like the egos. Like, it's like a lot of people look at my show and be like, oh, such and such and such and that. You ain't got that much followers. Okay,
right. How can
like
you
you
help
can't
me
help.
gain thousands of followers and you have like 6 friends on your page?
Yeah, like damn.
I can help
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I'm
We're
trying to
doing it
ask.
live with.
Yeah, it's like I'm willing to get them more people to talk about them. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. But like I said, I've had some big ones. I've had some big ones with egos, and I ain't gonna name names, but I'm gonna keep it. Keep it. It
Right.
is what it is. Fuck 'em. um, oh,
I met Terry Howard in Cleveland. Might be working with him soon, maybe possibly on a
Terry who?
show. That would be great. I met him like 30 years ago, before he even got
Terry
into
who?
famous. Terrence Howard.
Oh, Terrence
I
Howard. Okay, okay.
almost yes. I almost met Tiny Zeus Lister, and then he passed away. Like rest in peace.
I actually,
Uh,
actually, I actually, I actually talked to him a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Me and Tiny
uh,
was going to work together, until he died or whatever. Yeah,
mm,
yeah. Actually got one of his face masks, like his mask that he was selling. I actually got one of them.
that's
Yes,
what's
I do.
up.
He actually gave me a shout out on my comic book too.
Yeah, I have to check that
Yeah,
out.
he actually
I
gave me a
still want to.
shout out on
I
my
would
comic
love.
book and everything.
I would love to meet Cat Williams one of these days. I think he's hilarious and serious at the same damn time. I must meet
He's the
this
coolest.
person.
I want to meet him too. I want to have
Yeah.
him on the show one day.
Um.
I really want to have him on the show one day.
I was at the Bad versus Wild show for here in Las Vegas. Omaria did this Bad versus Wild. I'm considered wild because I'm au naturel. I have a bubble butt and breasts that got blessed with after having three babies. So, but baddies are the ones that go, plasticized. The baddies are the ones that go get surgery to make their stuff fit. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so that's the difference. The baddies and then the wilds are the ones that are just born that way. But the baddies are the ones that get sculpted that way. See what I mean? So that was a
Yeah.
great show. Yeah, Baddies versus Wild. Yeah, Bad versus Wild. That was awesome. Nick Cannon. That's what it was. Not Omaria. I said Omaria. Nick Cannon show, and he had Blueface on the show. He had a lot of great people. Man, it's like a stripper game show. I don't know if you've seen any episodes of it yet. Like the big people versus
Wilding
the
out.
little people. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of pretty much like a stripper's version of Wild and Out. Yeah, that show was awesome.
Oh, hold on. So you met Nick Cannon?
Oh, I did actually, and it was totally an accident. Like we were taking a break from the show, so I was trying to beat the crowd to go to the girls' room because I had on this blue outfit that had a zip up the back. So I was trying to head out to the girls' room and beat the crowd as everybody was dispersing. And I look up, and he is right there on the stairs in front of my face, like 2 inches away. And I was like, oh, hell no. Wait, that's not really him. And they're like, oh, it is. Like, oh, crap. Nice to meet you. I'm like, what else can you say? Like,
Oh shit.
break out the Mariah
Right.
Carey song and freak the guy out? No.
Hey, it's fun. You know what I mean?
No,
I
right?
mean,
You'll always be my baby. I'll be like, whoa.
oh shit. Leave me alone. You know. Hey man, I got. See, let me take us out before we do too much on the show and get banned. All right, because now YouTube is on some bullshit. Um, um, whew, I'm a little choked up. Haha. Ooh. Yeah. Ah. All right. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all later. We'll see y'all tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. with Mr. Lee Giles. And we out.
Thank
You
you.
not that one.